All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to be giving all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rachak Wadash. Double honors to the elder, apostles of Great Millstone, and salutation, much love to you. Akim out there pushing out his word in truth and sincerity. And I just want to do a quick video. Lord's will is edifying. And, this is going to be a video pretty much just about, applying this word, all right? What we teaching is not a theory, all right? This is applied science, all right? Theory is something that it may be possible, As a matter of fact, let's get the word theory. Theory. Conception, mental scheme, all right? Contemplation, speculation, all right? To consider, speculate, spectator, a view. This is, all right, so this truth is not a spectator sport, man. This isn't speculation, all right? This isn't nothing that, you need to ponder about for too long, man. You either believe it and you're going to do it, or you don't, simple as that. This isn't the theory of relativity and this and that. Nah, man, this is the truth, and you apply it. Okay, so I'm just gonna bring out scriptures, all right, because we have to live this word, all right. We can't just be out there telling people to do this, telling people to do that, but then you're not even doing it, man. That would make you a hypocrite, all right. That's not what the Lord's looking for. The Lord's looking for men that are going to hear his word and do it. Okay? This is, we'll start in John chapter 4, verse 23. It says, John 4 and 23, it says, "But the hour cometh, and now is, when the true worshipers shall worship the Father in spirit and in truth. For the Father seeketh such to worship him." All right, so what is the Lord looking for? He's looking for somebody that worships him in spirit and in truth. Okay? Somebody that's actually doing what he tells you to do. Not rocket science. You apply this word to your life. Okay, because you could be out there screaming at people, telling them that this and that, you need to get right. But then through your daily walk, you're not even applying the scriptures. All right? This goes farther than just doing videos and come on, yeah, I'm in the truth because I do this and I do that. But what are you doing in your daily walk, man? You can apply these scriptures in the world, man, to make your situation better. All right, to make your life better, man. But no, Jake want to walk around like Eeyore, the elephant from Winnie the Pooh, all depressed, when the scriptures tell you to rejoice when you see these things to come to pass. And we look at all the prophecy that's coming to pass. You should be rejoicing instead of being the woe is me spirit. All right, verse 24, John 4 and 24 says, the Most High is a spirit, and they that worship him must worship him in spirit and in truth. All right, and I read that to get to this. First John 3 and 18, it says, "My little children, let us not love in word, neither in tongue, but in deed and in truth." So how do you show the Lord that you love him? Through your deeds, your actions, right? In truth. You show the Lord you love him through action. You can say this and that, all right, all day at camp and in your videos. But are you portraying that in your life? That's what's important. Are you applying the scriptures in your daily walk? What are you doing to show you the Lord that you actually believe in him, outside of just screaming at people or going on the highways and byways? What about the rest of the week? What are you doing the rest of the week to show the Lord that you believe in him? Are you showing him in truth and in deed, or just in word and tongue? You see what I'm saying? Because I could tell you that I'm an astronaut, but can I prove it? You can say you love the Lord, but can you prove it? And that's something between you and the Lord, okay? Because you could fake the funk. I mean, Jake is the master pretender. You can pretend to do this and pretend to do that, and But what are you doing when you're alone? You showing the love you love them in truth and in deed. Where are your deeds at? What are you doing? Are you applying these scriptures? Are you making the best of this truth? Okay. Here it is. You got the greatest gift on the planet, but you just want to mope around and then just go, read some scriptures on the weekend. That doesn't make you a man of the Lord. The man of the Lord is going to apply the scriptures. The man of the Lord is going to live what the scriptures say. You ain't gonna lie, it's easier said than done, of course. But you gotta at least try, man. You gotta apply these words, man, and then you're gonna live a better life, man. Here it is. The Lord is taking down our enemies, and you you in a depressed state of mind. Why are you depressed? Are you applying the scriptures? Clearly not. Clearly not. This is the best time to be living in as a man of the Lord, a prophet. Okay, if you how about Shem Yahushai. But you have to show the Lord that you love him at the end of the day. All right? Because you can hear, you can watch all these videos, teach all this and that. As the scripture say, there's one that is teaches many, but is unprofitable to himself. Because what? You're not actually applying the word, man. And applying the word goes farther than doing videos and just showing up to camp. All right? It's about a lifestyle. This is our national. This is how we live. All right? And getting into that mindset that we have this truth. Okay? Accept it. Be a better man in this world. Apply the scriptures so that you can live a life right now, so to say, that you don't have to, be moping around because you always broke. Or you always in a depressed state of mind because you think you might die from the missiles. Well, if you think that you might die from the missiles, then you probably will. Right? You need to be convinced that you're going to receive salvation because what? You're doing what you can. All right? You're making your calling and election sure, man. So if you're doing what you can do, why are you depressed? If you're doing the best of your ability, all right, if you're doing the most you can for the Lord, and there's always more to do, of course. If you're doing what you can for the Lord, why are you depressed? Bringing a negative vibration around brothers. You have to bring that conviction of Yahweh Shem Yahushai is going to save me around brothers, man. Now, I hope I don't get coronavirus. If you think you're going to get coronavirus, you're not fit for this truth, man, to tell you bluntly. Because all that is for the wicked. All these things that are coming up on the earth that are happening right now, that's for the wicked. If you're contemplating if you're going to get it, trying to figure out what you're going to do, man, the Lord you don't have faith in the Lord. All right? Let's go to James chapter 1. This is James chapter 1, verse 21. And it says, "Wherefore lay apart all filthiness and superfluity of naughtiness, and receive with meekness the engrafted word, which is able to save your souls." All right, because this word is able to save our souls. But you have to apply it in your day-to-day walk. This isn't just, okay, well, I know I'm an Israelite, and I'm going to do a video here, I'm going to do a video there, and I'm going to go out to camp, read some scriptures, and hold some signs. This is a life-changing experience that we're going through. You have to change your ways. Apply the scriptures in your daily walk, man. All right? Because if you really understand these scriptures, it's telling you how to be a better man. All right? It's telling you how to be a better person. And that right now, in the hell we live in, you can apply that to make your situation better. I ain't telling you finna become a millionaire. You ain't gonna go scot-free and ain't gonna catch no hell. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that there's by taking heed to these scriptures and applying them, okay, your situation will be made better and your faith will grow and the Lord will be dealing with you more. But if you're not willing to do that, then the Lord ain't gonna give it to you. All right, let's go back to James 1 and verse 22. "But be ye doers of the word and not hearers only, deceiving your own selves." So you got a lot of guys that are on, that listen to videos and, know that they're Israelites, but they're just listening. They're not doing nothing about it. They're deceiving themselves. And then you got men in this truth that claim to give all praise to Yahweh Shem outside, but they're not doing nothing in their daily walk to show the Lord that they're being doers of the word. They just want to say, "Oh yeah, I'm a doer of the word because I'm doing videos and this and that." But that doesn't encompass the whole truth. This is a lifestyle, okay, not a weekend gig. This isn't a Craigslist ad, okay. You didn't find this truth through Craigslist. This isn't a gig, all right. This is a lifestyle. This is our heritage. This is a way of living. All right. I could keep reading there, but I don't want to make this too long. I'm gonna go to this is 1 Timothy 4 and 16. Yeah, this is First Timothy 4 and 13. So like, come, give attendance to reading, to exhortation, to doctrine, because that's where you're gonna get the information. All right, by reading. All right, by exhortation, by the doctrine. All right, that's where you're going to get the download, so to say. In verse 14 says, neglect not the gift that is in thee, which was given thee by prophecy with the laying on of the hands of the presbytery. All right, so this gift that was given to you, this faith, all right, your lot, it was given unto you by prophecy. So don't neglect it and utilize it in your daily walk, not just on the camera. Verse 15, meditate upon these things, give thyself wholly to them, that thy profiting may appear to all. It didn't say that thy profiting may appear to somebody that watching your videos or the people you know. It said that thy profiting may appear to all. So because you want to walk this walk, and there's something that's gonna when you walk in the walk, all right, and when you talk the talk and walk the walk, so to say, you're gonna stand out from the rest of these people in this world, because what, you're not neglecting the gift that the Lord gave you. You're giving yourself wholly unto these things, and it's appearing unto all. People are gonna ask you about, oh man, why they're not gonna be able to really put a finger on it, so to say, because what, you're actually applying the scriptures, which most people don't do. Verse 16 says, take heed unto thyself and unto the doctrine, continue in them, for in doing this thou shalt both save thyself and them that hear thee. All right, so that's the thing, man, because imagine you teaching somebody, somebody on the other side of the line, you teaching them to do this, you teaching them to do that, and then on Tuesday they see you and you just being a bug out, or you're not doing what you preach, you're not practicing what you preach, so to say. I know we have to be like in the matrix in this world, you don't want to be over righteous, but what, there's a certain way you carry yourself. There's certain things you got to do as a man of the Lord. There's a certain guideline that the Lord is showing us how to conduct ourselves in this Lord, how to manage ourselves in this world, man. All right, because here it is, we getting to the end of this thing. The Lord is increasing the right hand side, and He's increasing the left hand side. Okay, and the more judgment that comes, the more spiritual, the more spiritual the right hand side will become, and you have to show that in your daily walk. All right, let's go to Philippians, Philippians 4. This is Philippians 4 and 9. Those things which ye have both learned and received and heard and seen in me, do, and the Most High in the power of peace shall be with you. So those things you learned, received, heard, and seen, you got to do them. So the scriptures talk about this and that. Pretty much the scriptures encompass anything you can go through, how to conduct yourself. So you need to do it. All right. The Lord is showing us how to be better men. And if you want to hold yourself to the confines of Esau's the devil, you blame everything on Satan, well, you're not going to go anywhere. Here it is. You have the access to Yahweh through Yahweh Shai, and you're going to confine yourself and blame Satan all the time because you can't do something really, it's not you can't do it. It's because you don't believe. You don't believe that you can do it. Because the scriptures say through Yahweh Hamashiach, all things are possible. If you believe it and the Lord has it, that's what He wants you to do, then guess what? That's what you're gonna do. You're gonna accomplish your task. But if you hold yourself back because you have lack of faith, that's a whole nother story. All right? But what? Because you're not applying the scriptures at the end of the day. You don't really believe, or you have lack of full belief. You're not fully convicted that the Lord is what's the word? The Lord can I don't want to say supply. Well, I'll use that word because it's just skipping my. The Lord can supply whenever He wants, man. If you believe, all right. The Lord said, "Anything you ask in my name, it shall be given unto you." But then you make excuses to not do something because you have a lack of faith. You have a lack of belief that you can do something. But here it is, you can do anything. You set your heart to, man. And I'm not saying you're gonna be on the top 100 Forbes list. But anything you set your mind to, the Lord is gonna give it unto you as long as you have faith and you put the effort into it. All right. You can't just sit there and beat yourself up and worry about negative things. What about the positive things that Lord said? Yeah, Jacob's trouble's coming, but what about the kingdom of heaven? What about the Lord saying that we're going to laugh, we're going to rejoice, we're going to eat, we're going to drink? But you steady focus on the negative, the judgment that's coming for the 2/3. We have to be fully convinced in that Yahweh Shem Yahushai is with us. If not, you're just going to be a slop. All right, just silly putty, just sitting there, you know. And we don't need none of that. The Lord is looking for sincere men, all right, to believe in Him, not to every now and then question it or be wishy-washy in the faith. Nah, the Lord's looking for those men that know, okay, I'm gonna set myself to do this, and I'm gonna do it through the power and will of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Pray on it, and then you go out and do it. And if the Lord don't want you to do it, then you ain't gonna do it, of course. But don't make an excuse that I can't do this, I can't do that. That means you don't believe, man. You don't believe that you can do it. You don't believe that the Lord's with you. Because you can't even apply the scriptures in your day-to-day walk. So why would the Lord benefit you in anything else? All right. Couple more scriptures. Let's go to John chapter 3, verse 21. It says, "But he that doeth truth cometh to the light, that his deeds..." Yes, a lie. John 3 and 21. "But he that doeth truth cometh to the light, that his deeds may be made manifest, that they are wrought in the Most High." So you do these deeds in the light. All right. You make your works made manifest. Your day by what? Your day-to-day walk, man. You through applying the scriptures in your daily walk, you make people say, damn, there's something about this guy. Because what? They're looking at the light. You're letting that light shine. Because the Lord said that He was going to make the boldness, all right, manifest. Okay? And you have to boldly believe in Yahweh Shem Yahushai in your daily walk. Not just on the highways, man. All right, because there's a lot of guys that go out on the highways every week. There's a lot of guys that put up videos, all right? But the spirit ain't with them. They not living the life. They're not applying it in their daily walk. This is a lifestyle. Again, this is something about every day. If you apply this every day, you'll be happier. You're not going to be depressed all the time. Yeah, we catch hell, but you guess what? You pray to the Lord and keep it moving, man. You suck it up and keep it moving because you know there's something greater coming. Instead of sitting there making yourself more depressed by contemplating on this over and over and over. Deal with it. Move on. Trust in the Lord. Okay? Let that light shine, man. You don't want to be somebody that people want to come up to, not just somebody in the corner with just a smug look on your face because you're depressed about this or that. We're the light of this world, so let it be manifested. All right, in this world of unbelief, and you ain't got to tell them why. You don't have to go into every single person that comes up to you. Why you so this or that. You let your actions speak for yourself, man, because you believe in Yahweh Shema Shai. Let's go to because you talking about the manifestation of it. All right, that's what the Lord is doing through the men that sincerely believe in Him. This is Wisdom of Solomon 12:17. For when men will not believe that thou art of a full power, thou showest thy strength, and among them that know it, thou makest their boldness manifest. All right, so the Lord is manifesting the boldness of those that trust in Him, the ones that believe in Yahweh Shema Shai, that is doing His job. All right, the ones that know that's what's coming, all right, and making the best of their situation. Not just sitting around moping, all right, blaming everybody else for the condition that they're in, when it's really on you. Because here it is, you have the power, the creator of the creation behind you, and you want to just sit back and just live a horrible life. Make your life even worse through your mentality. Your thoughts is making you in an even more depressed state. I'm not saying we're supposed to be living life, high rises and this and that, but I'm saying that through Yahweh Shema Shai, we don't have to be miserable. All right, we're supposed to be gaining wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, not just in this truth, most importantly in this truth, but in this world. The scriptures talk about using the world, but not abusing it. All right, it talks about making friends of mammon. Look that word up. All right, there's no reason why you can't pay your rent. That's your fault. Yeah, I understand that Satan will throw in a curveball, might hit you with a bill or a ticket or whatever. But if you can't even buy lunch 8 times out of the month, 8 days out of the month, then there's a problem, man. You're not using your potential through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shema Shai. All right. This isn't 30 AD. This is 2020. All right. Make the best of your situations, understanding at the same time that this is all hell. This is all temporal. But don't be a simp. Don't just live your life like Yahweh Shai coming tomorrow. All right, because we still got prophecies to come. We still waiting on things to go down. What if the Lord don't come back this year? Are you gonna just continue to be? You might as well be homeless, man. You might as well go set up shop under a bridge. That's not why the Lord gave us this knowledge, man. The Lord gave us this knowledge so we can apply it in our life. Right? The Lord made us. We Yaiqua, man. You can make a way, man. You can hustle your way through something, man. So stop being simple and trust in the Lord, man. All right? Use this truth to your advantage, not your disadvantage. Oh, I know the truth, so I'm just going to sit at home and mope all day and, this and... No, man. We're the best of the best, the cream of the crop. So use it for your benefit. All right? Stop bringing yourself down with your own thoughts. All right? Counseling with yourself, bugging yourself out. Trust in the Lord, man. Seek counsel from others, man. Learn how to be a man. And I speak to myself first and foremost, of course, man, because there's always room for improvement. Okay? But you got to stop blaming Satan for everything, man. Satan ain't the problem. You the problem. We didn't get into this situation because of Satan. We didn't get into this situation because of Esau. It was our people that went off. So the reason you broke is because you want to be broke. You don't want to do what you got to do to sustain yourself, man. And then you'll say, well, I'm just waiting for the Lord to come back. Well, what if the Lord don't come back this year, man? Well, will you think the Lord coming back next month? Has the chip come out yet? Mandatory? Has martial law been applied to the streets? Has World War III really got going yet? Are people eating each other alive? No. So stop making excuses and do what you need to do in this world to sustain yourself, man. Even Paul was a tent maker. He had a job. All right? So what we got to do, man? We got to be men in this truth, man. And when you show the light, all right, when you apply this word and you showing the light in your daily walk, things are going to get better. You think the Lord's going to let us out here, man, just to be, some miserable men? No, man. This is the time where we're supposed to be rejoicing. You see all the things. Stop. You see all the things popping off, man. But what? The end is not yet. We still got to work. Still got to pay bills. All right? You got kids. You got to take care of your family. This ain't the end all be all just yet, man. We still got things that are coming. And that can be in 5 months. That could be in a year. But right now, you need to think about, day to day, man. Don't worry about tomorrow. Tomorrow's going to come tomorrow. Think about right now, man. Okay? How can you make your situation easier right now? All right? And I'm talking about in, a worldly sense. How can you make your situation easier in a worldly sense, man? Because spiritually, you're going to have a battle every day. Just among yourself, the flesh and the spirit. But what? Are you going to sit there and make your situation worse? Or are you going to sit there and make your situation better using the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding of the scriptures? Right? Walking with that boldness. Knowing that whatever I set my heart to, the Lord's going to be with it. As long as it's in righteousness, of course. All right, so we'll end on this last scripture here. And the Lord's word is edifying, This is Matthew 5, verse 14. Ye are the light of the world. A city that is set on a hill cannot be hid. So if we're the light of the world, there's no need for you to hide it, man. You're supposed to walk with that boldness, that confidence that Yahweh Shem Yahushai is with you. Of course, this truth when we speak, all right, when we do the videos, but you don't do that every day. You don't go out and preach every day. So you have to walk with that in mind when you're going through this world. When you apply these scriptures in your life, and that light is going to shine, if you can understand that. Verse 15, neither do men light a candle and put it under a bushel, but on a candlestick, and it giveth light unto all that are in the house. Going into this truth. You don't hide this truth, of course. All right, you proclaim it. Verse 16, let your light so shine before men that they may see your good works and glorify your Father which is in heaven. So going into, you're supposed to go out and preach this word. But what? You're supposed to show that same light in your daily walk. You don't have to tell somebody that hey, Yahweh Shem Yahushai is going to kill you if you don't get. No, you show them through your good works. You show them the light of Yahweh Shem Yahushai without saying nothing to them, but show them through your action. Okay. So that's what I want to hit on, man. Just applying these words in your daily walk. All right. You don't have to say nothing to nobody, but you show them through your actions, because you can say whatever you want. Actions speak louder than words. All right. So put action into your life, man. Here it is. You telling people to get right and do this and do that, but you living like a scumbag. Or you living miserable, beating yourself up over nothing. When What you mean? I mean, we about to get the kingdom of heaven, man. The Lord is bringing judgment upon the heathen. The Lord is putting the curses upon the heathen. What are you miserable about, man? Come on, man. So with that, I want to give all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakak, Wadash, double honors to the elder apostles, great millstone, Shalom. Lord's word is edifying.